What's going on, guys? We have another episode for the Grom, another Grom episode. What we're gonna do today is installing the Chimera Intake. So, first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take the seat off, and then we're gonna take some of the fairings off. So first thing, when you purchase the Chimera Intake, this is what comes with it. The tube, some sort of like piping, the K&N filter, and then this rod, which this is gonna go in the front so the fairings don't just fold in. That's gonna hold it there. It runs about 129, I believe it was. I'm not sure. I'll leave the link in the description like always. We have to get to this part right here. That's where the intake is in the front. So I'm just gonna start taking the fairings apart and the bolts that I can see. First thing that we're gonna take off is this thing right here. This thing has a screw on the top, it has a screw on the bottom, and that, we go to our intake. Is going to screw right there. Right there. See, it brings his own screws, so those screws we're not gonna use. Sorry guys, I had to change, it was really hot. Alright. So we have a 10mm right here. We're gonna take out. There we go. Alright, so once you take out the fenders on the other side, you're gonna have a hose that is connected to the intake. You're just gonna unplug it, and then the entire thing is just gonna come out. And everything like this. And that is the intake right there. That entire thing. We're gonna get our pipe, we're gonna loosen it, and we're gonna go right here. See that? We're gonna put this in front of it, or on top of it, however you wanna call it. Just make sure that the screws are in a position that you can reach to tighten it. Cut your pipe, and you're gonna put it in. There you go. Alright, so go ahead and put it in, and then tighten it so there's no gap. And then tighten the bottom one again. There you go. Now, this is the pipe that was connected to the old intake. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna plug it in again. You're gonna put it in. You can just put this like somewhere in here so it doesn't bother anything. It's gonna get covered, but you get the picture. Alright. So now we need to connect this that we took out at the beginning. We're gonna get our actual filter. That's what it's gonna look like, and then it has this clamp. Put it here. Go to the front of the actual intake and just put it in. Really tight. And that is it. See how there's not a lot of stuff here anymore? So let's go ahead and turn it on, see how it sounds. So, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but listen to this. It sounds so much deeper. Alright, so we're gonna have to put it back together now where it's done. We put all the fairings on, and what we're gonna do is on one of the fairings, so on the side fairings, you're gonna have this part right here. On the bottom screw is where you're going to screw this on each side. So right there, gonna screw this right there, and on the other side as well. So let's put it on. Alright, so it is all put back together. Now keep in mind, when you're finished, you're gonna have 2 extra bolts that you're not going to have anywhere to put them. It's okay. Those are the bolts that we're holding on the intake onto your bike. So those are the screws that go right here. There goes one, and there goes another one. Boom. Since we're not using them anymore, then you don't have anywhere to put them. So that's it. So there you have it. Right there in there. So as you can see, it's makes the bike sound a lot louder. That you're hearing right there, it's not the exhaust, because the exhaust is the factory exhaust. That's the intake. So, okay, so let me go over it one more time so you guys understand it and you guys don't have any problems when you guys are doing this. So the bolts are you gonna take out? Those 2, that one. Then there's some in here, 1, 2, some pins, whatever. You take them out. You need to take out both sides. Okay. Then you take the 2 screws that hold the intake on the top, the ones that you're not going to be using again. And then there's an actual tube, this one right here, that it goes on the other side that connects to the. It's the only one that is going to be connected to the intake. So you're going to unplug that. Run it to this side, to the other side, and you're gonna see the tube, the actual intake is gonna have a little, like a little nipple where this hose is gonna go in. That's the only one that you're gonna attach to it. When you're putting the filter, you don't have to push the filter all the way into the intake. You just have to align it with this little flap that it has, that the tube has. So here, let me show you. All right, so here it is. What you want to do is this lip right here on the intake and this lip right here on the filter. You want to, once you put the filter on the intake, you want to match them so the filter is not over too far into the tube. So you just want to match that lip with this lip and then tying it up. But yeah guys, that's how it looks. And then put all the, honestly, you spend more time putting plastics on and off than the actual mod. If you guys are wanting to do this, I hope you guys find this video helpful on how to do it. Every time that I don't know how to do something, I always go to YouTube, so that's the main reason why I'm doing these videos. So yeah guys, as you saw, it makes the bike sound completely different. Next mod will be the exhaust, which I don't know when I'm gonna be getting it, but I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, that's it. That's how it is right now, and that's how it's gonna stay until I get the exhaust. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you guys have any questions, leave it in the comments. I will always be glad to help you out, and consider subscribing if you guys like the content. A lot of more videos will be coming, and as always guys, ride safe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.